Hello, my name is Timothy, and today's promotional talk will be about the year 2020. Mayong buntag sa tanan. This year 2020 has been a crazy year. So many things has happened, especially bad things. We had COVID-19 happening. We had the Taal volcano erupting. Many people have lost their lives. Many people have lost their jobs and their businesses because of the COVID. So dear friend, as this year is almost finishing, I want to ask you this question. Where does your hope lie? Where is your strength? The Bible tells us in the book of Psalms chapter 23 verse 4, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." You see, King David experienced good times and bad times. King David experienced mountains and valleys. But he says that even in the valleys, though he was walking through the valley of the shadow of death, he would fear no evil because he knew that God is his shepherd. Dear friend, as the year is almost over, I want to challenge you. Think about this story that I will share, and may it be a blessing to you. A story is told in the year 1995. There were two sailors who were in their fishing boat, two fishermen. As they were in the sea, there was a storm, and the boat they were on started to sink. But they had a raft, a small lifeboat, and it was tied to the sinking boat. As they tried to save their lives, they tried to take out the rafts from the sinking boat so they can go into the raft and save their lives. But what happened is the raft was tied to the sinking boat, and they could not untie the rope. They tried to pull it. They could not pull it. They had no knife to cut the rope from the sinking boat. And so what did they do? They decided to come up with an idea. They decided to use their teeth. Mga teeth. They used their teeth to chew the rope. Slowly they chewed the rope until they could slowly, one by one of them would chew the rope. In the storm, they are almost sinking. The boat is sinking slowly. They kept chewing the rope until almost before the boat sank, they were able to cut the rope, to cut the rafts from the sinking boat, and they were saved because the raft was free from the sinking boat. Dear friend, this life is a sinking boat. Our raft, our lifeboat is Jesus. Yes, 2020 was a year of many problems, but 2021, my friends, people think it will be better. But Jesus said, no, in the last days, things will get only worse and worse. And so, our only hope is to not hold on to the sinking boat of the world. Our only hope is to hold on to the raft. We need to cut the rope from this sinking world and jump into the lifeboat, which is Jesus. We need to believe in Jesus, we need to read our Bibles, and we need to pray more. Let me finish with this story I experienced recently. You see, I flew in from the United States last week, and when I arrived in Manila, I was at the airport. I came to visit my family and spend the holiday here in the Philippines. They told me at the airport, "Where is your visa?" I told them, "Oh, I don't have a visa because my family is here." They say, "No, even if your family is here, no visa, no entry." Dear friend, the visa that we need is Jesus. And so I could not enter into the country. I had to wait for my wife to go to the Department of Foreign Affairs and file for me to get the visa so that I can come into the country. And while I was there at the airport, I had to sleep at the airport for 4 days. 4 days waiting for the visa. You see, dear friend, while I was at the airport, I looked at those airplanes and I realized that when coronavirus happened, those airplanes could not fly. All that money, they were just staying there. They could not fly. They were useless. Cebu Pacific could not fly. Air Philippines could not fly. It's just staying there in the airport doing nothing. You see, the purpose of the airplane is to fly. If the plane is not flying, sayang, waste of money. And so I want to challenge you. What is your purpose? Jesus created us to fly. He has a purpose for your life. He says in the book of Jeremiah, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you." You see, friend, if you don't realize your purpose, you will not fly. Your life will be useless. It will be sayang. You see, after they passed the rule that people can start going to the province, then the airplane started being used again. Then they have a purpose again. You see, the purpose of the airplane is to fly, not to stay in the airport. The purpose of the boat is to go into the sea, not to stay in the land. The purpose of you and me is to serve Jesus, to spread the gospel, to read our Bibles, and to pray. This is my promotional talk and my challenge for you for the year 2020. And as the year is about to finish, what is your purpose? May your purpose be united with Jesus, so that even though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, even though there is COVID or many things happening in this world, we will not be afraid, because Jesus is coming soon. Now more than ever, we need to be ready. God bless you. Thank you very much.